Hi, it's Mark Owen from Moose Marketing and PR, and the editor of Punchline Magazine. Welcome to Punchline Talks. Today I'm joined by Lance Bradley, the Chief Executive Officer for Gloucester Rugby. Fantastic news today, Lance. Great for you to join us, hot off the press. Can you tell us, please, what are the plans for Kingsholm that you've announced today?
Yeah, thanks, Mark. And I'm very pleased to be able to say that today we've announced where our new training facilities are going to be. They're going to be on Kingsholm Business Park, which is the warehouse site right next door to Kingsholm Stadium. We're taking over the warehouse that used to be run by Arjo and then SLG. So we'll have a state-of-the-art indoor training centre, including a gym, an indoor pitch. We'll also have all of the coaches' offices and the medical facilities, and the plans are also to have the commercial offices move across there. And importantly, from a fan point of view, we're also going to be introducing a new, quite substantial hospitality area there, which fans will be able to join in with. And the other bit of news is that we're also installing a new pitch at Kingsholm Stadium, so the players will be training and playing on the same surface, and that means that we're going to be introducing an artificial pitch to Kingsholm, which is also going to be fantastic. It means that we can host more games, and it'll help reduce injuries because the players will have a consistent playing surface.
Can I ask you what's the sort of investment that we're looking into, the club is putting into this, please?
Yeah, it's a substantial investment. It's a multi-million-pound investment. Clearly, we're in somewhat challenging times as a result of COVID, so we're going to be doing the development in phases. Phase one will be the pitch at Kingsholm, the indoor pitch in the training facility and the gym and the associated facilities with that. And then as we get a bit more clarity on really the financial position going forward, then we'll move on to the other phases.
Now, one of the areas I'm really excited about, because Gloucester's been lacking it for a long time, is the hospitality side of things that you're going to be incorporating. Now, the 1873 club is a big area, sort of sits around 200, is that right? I can't remember now, something like that.
Yeah, it's about 300, but it's always really busy.
Yeah.
And having this new facility means that we should be able to get, and we're working out the details, but probably at least 500 people in. And we won't just be using it on match days. We'll have it available for community use and other events on non-match days, maybe showing our away games, or showing some of the international rugby games, or hosting smaller concerts, or whatever else it might be. It's going to be something that benefits the whole community.
I think it's something that Gloucester's been crying out for such a long time. And to me, it's a significant development for the whole city.
Yeah, I think it is, and it was, we drew up a list of criteria when we started looking for a new site a couple of years ago, and one of the things we really wanted to do was to be in Gloucester. We are Gloucester Rugby, and although our catchment area is quite big, and we obviously welcome people from outside of Gloucester itself, it's an important part of the club spirit, if you like, to be part of the city. So moving our training facility to the centre of the city is something that we're really excited about.
And what's this past year been like for you? It must have been, like all of us running a business, it must have been absolutely, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but it must have been pretty horrendous.
Yeah, well, it's been challenging, but what we said was that we would, I said to everybody, you have to look at and find positives in this. So, yes, it was incredibly challenging. Not having fans in for 15 months is challenging financially, and the fans make a huge difference at Kingsholm. So it's been challenging on the pitch as well. And, some of the results that we've had, where we've had very narrow losses, you can't help thinking that if we'd had our 16th man in Kingsholm, some of those losses would have been victories. So yeah, that has been challenging, but we've taken the opportunity to revisit everything we do. So we've already announced a lot of changes in the way we run our academy. We've improved and streamlined a lot of the processes that we've got here. We've taken catering in-house and made plans to develop that. We've got a new drinks partner. We're just about to announce bars service. We're just about to announce that will mean it's much easier to get a drink on match days, which I know is a bugbear for people. So we've done a lot of improvements so that when fans do come back, they're hopefully going to have a much better experience at Kingsholm. And adding the training centre, that's taken a huge amount of work, but adding that in to be on site with us is also going to make a huge difference to Gloucester Rugby, but to fans as well.
One thing, Lance, what's the biggest thing you've learned over the last 18 months with the pandemic? As a business person, as a leader, what to say the biggest thing you could take away from this?
Well, the first thing is you can only face what's in front of you. So it's no good getting frustrated by you can't have fans and you can't do this and you can't do that. It is what it is. And before I came here, I was 30 years in the automotive industry, and I've faced challenges of a similar magnitude before. Obviously not the same and not with the health issues, but the key thing is to keep a cool head and be focused on what you're trying to do, and not get frustrated. It's like playing rugby. You can only play what's in front of you.
Lance, thanks ever so much for joining us. Congratulations once again. It's really exciting for the club, really exciting for the city. And thanks for talking to Punchline Talks today.
Thank you very much. You're very welcome.